compared to where we are today.
Yes.
Yes, some of you are nodding your heads. You know what it's been like to be in those trenches. And you have sweated on the streets, you have bled in those trenches, and today we can see the victory line. And we will get there in 2012. And I'm so excited to be a part of that with you. I just want to start out by saying, last year when we faced a giant, and we got in the race against Congressman Mike Ross, you faced that giant with me. And we went across that finish line, and we faced those odds, and it took a lot of courage. It took courage from you all, because you were facing a very powerful political incumbent, and you helped me do that. You helped me stand. You helped me speak out. You helped me become active. You helped me to get engaged in the most beautiful thing about the American spirit, which is being able to take an American voice and be heard as a chorus, not just out of South Arkansas or Western Arkansas or Central Arkansas or Northern Arkansas, but across the entire South and across the entire country. We sent a powerful message to the United States Congress last year that not only are we going to change the conversation, we're going to be the conversation. I asked you last year to join with me, not just in respect of our founding fathers, I asked you to become a defending father. And you did that in your respective counties all across here. And for our new counties today, it is incumbent on us as candidates that you will feel the value, you will feel the love, you will know that you are appreciated and you are welcome in the family of the 4th District. We want to bring all of our counties together and speak with one voice, and together we will take that conservative message across the finish line in 2012, and I think that that is a critical thing for us to remember and to stay bonded together. As I look out today, I just have to quickly say a big thank you to each and every one of you. As I look at each face, there are so many memories that flood up in my heart of people who stood beside me on a street and waved a sign, people that became a part of hosting events or taking me around the downtown square when it was kind of risky in some places. And you did it anyway. You did it because of the message. You did it because of the principles of the honoring the United States Constitution, limited government, less taxes equals more freedom for the American people, equals more freedom for future generations. And you did that because you believed in those principles. And together we fought for those principles last year. And as a lifelong Arkansan, it is exciting to see that that is bubbling up in the 4th District. And I am thrilled that I get to be a part of that. And that includes a vibrant, animated, spirited Republican primary. I am proud to join the table this morning with such a class act of fellow candidates, and we will all become BFF before this is all I just want you to know, I'm making a commitment today. I feel, as I said, as a lifelong Republican, when you would literally hear people whispering about you as you walk down the street. You would literally hear that. It was such an iconic moment that they would actually meet a Republican living and breathing, stomping around in the 4th District of Arkansas, so you will know. But yeah, what a moment when the Republican voter will not only go to the May primary, amen, we've actually got a May primary, but where you actually see more than one name on the ballot. I've worked my whole life for that. Nomination. I think an animated primary makes every candidate better, and ultimately that is why we will win in the November election of 2012, and I think the primary campaign is going to be the catalyst that provides that candidate that is sharpened, that is skilled, that can face that opponent and can take a conservative voice to the United States Congress. And I'm here to pledge that on May the 23rd, if I wake up and if I'm not that candidate, I will be on a street corner somewhere waving the sign of the winner and do that because that would be the right thing to do, and I was raised that way. And I tell you, honestly, when I got in the race last year, I literally had to schedule an appointment with my dad to a lifelong Republican, and I knew that I needed to know that he would stand with me in this decision, but I also knew what that could cost him personally. But he's been there before. He's been there before. And I respect my father so much that I know that if he would have said, in his judgment, his insight, and his wisdom, do not do this, that I would not have done it. But he looked at me and he said, do you believe in your heart that you are compelled and convicted to take a stand on this day, at this hour, with this message? And I said, yes, Dad, I do. He said, then I will stand with you, and I will support your decision, and we will build on what we have done in the past, because you've always been taught to speak, even if you were the only one speaking that message. You've been taught to stand while others may remain seated. You've been taught to not be silent, because silence is agreement if we don't speak out. And you've been taught to do that, whether it's trendy, whether it's popular, whether it's easy, or whether it's open like it is this year. You feel like you're supposed to stand and face a giant, then get up and face a giant. And that's exactly what I did. And you stood with me. And I have to say thank you for that. And I stand in honor of y'all for taking that ability and joining forces with me. I carried your banner, the conservative banner, everywhere that I went. When I showed up at the state capitol to file, I was very late getting into the race. I literally, when I came back to the 4th District and started campaigning, truly I thought folks were going to throw stuff. That's what I expected, because you just didn't do this. You didn't take on the sacred cow. You did not do that. And I really wasn't. I mean, for the entire campaign, y'all, I was only bona fide cussed out top to toe one time. Just once. I still remember it. It was in Clark County in Arkadelphia at the Sonic, and I mean, I just got blessed out from top to toe, and I finally came away from visiting with that person. I got back in the car with my volunteer who was with me that day, and they looked at me and they said, well, how'd that go? And I was drinking my Coke a little bit, and I said, well, I'm going to put them down as an undecided. Broken my heart today, because I have now become under the realization that I'm no longer a young Republican. I don't know why you want to say 40 and under, but that whole under 40 thing right off the list. But y'all do reach out and support our young Republicans. Drew, we are so proud of what you are doing. We are making progress across the 4th District with our young Republicans, and that will be a key to our victory, not just in the congressional race, but races all across the fact. And y'all, I just want to say, as we fight together for a balanced budget amendment, because Congress has got to have it. They have got to have it. As we fight to get our debt level under control, as we start to shrink those national deficits, and it's got to happen. This is no longer an option. We don't have the option to look around and wonder what our future will look like if we do not get this financial train wreck under control. You look at Europe, and we can see what is coming to America if we do not get our fiscal house in order. And it starts with the people, because you know what? I still believe in the United States of America as a people's candidate running for the people's house that is in control of the people's treasury. I still believe that in the United States of America, the people still rule, and we will remind them of that. All of that to say, I'm not an official candidate yet, but I will be one day. And I just want to quickly invite you all to my announcement. I'll be doing a tour through the district. I'll have details. If anyone wants those, I'll give them to you after the meeting today. But again, from my heart, I know what some of you in this room have spent your lives contributing to the conservative cause in the state of Arkansas. I know what you've done. I'm the daughter of parents who have done it, and you did it because it was right. And I hope today that all three of us will stand on your shoulders, and we will carry your message, and we will finish the race and face the giants. Thank you so much, and God bless you.